there is a 9-month waiting list right now. So there are women that are waiting 9 months to get into treatment. We can't help them because there's no space for them. So we purchased a new building that we're hoping that we can do more than just double its occupancy, but also offer outpatient services, family counseling services, because like Karen said, if a woman is suffering with addictions, it does traumatize the whole family, and learning how to deal with that situation, especially for the children, is very important. And right now in the current building that they're in, they can't offer that because it's too small. I mean, there's no room. You're literally walking down the hallway, it's bumper to bumper. Yeah. So that is, our purpose is to be able to raise funds so that they can get this new building up and operating. And it makes me angry that a person has to wait 9 months to get treatment. I mean, if you were sick with a disease, my sister has cancer when she was diagnosed, and within really a week of her diagnosis, she was on a treatment plan. Within 2 weeks, she was getting the treatment that she needed. If I went to a doctor and they told me I was sick and I needed treatment and I had to wait 9 months, I mean, everybody's arms would be up in the air. But because of the stigma and the lack of funding, that's what's happening right now. So I think the whole system has to change. The government's support of it has to change. The public's opinion of it has to change. And people have to be a little bit more open-minded when it comes to addiction.
So in your experience, having been at the center and had some interactions and knowing the landscape a bit, how has your worldview on this changed? What was the aha moment where you could have more compassion for women in these situations?
I had a person in my family.
So you had personal experience and that made it real. Okay.
And quite often that's something that you don't really realize until you've been affected yourself.
Yeah.
That's when people are like, oh yeah, and this is tough. This is really tough, and we need to do more about it. But a lot of people don't like to come forward either because
there's shame attached.
The shame attached to it. What did I do wrong as a parent? What did I do wrong? Why is my child using substance somebody else's isn't? What did I? What was lacking? But that's not necessarily the case. You can have 5 kids from the same family, and one ends up with addictions issues. So.
Are there warning signs, like as a mother, are there things that you watch for in your children as they grow up, as they navigate different challenges that you can try and catch, I guess, if there's such a thing?
There certainly could be. They change who they're hanging out with.
Okay.
Sort of hiding behaviors, not openly sharing where they're going, what they're doing.
Almost becoming a recluse within the family as well.
It can be. Yeah, it can be that pulling away because, as the one thing with addictions is you, in order to survive, you develop these sort of habits, or not good habits, but that lying and just to survive. So that you'll see a lot of changes like that in somebody.
So what services does the house provide to help people that are struggling and trying to get back on track, so to speak?
So the core, where House of Sophrosyne started was a residential. So we have a 35-day residential program, and that's just for women. It's women run by women for women. We also have outreach programs. So we have programs that support the woman while they're waiting to come into treatment. And now we're looking at revising that and changing those programs because our wait times used to be 6 to 8 weeks. Now they're much longer. So we're looking at how can we better support those people while they're waiting to come into treatment. What other services can we connect them with? So we are developing a lot of partnerships within the community so that people are getting some help while they're waiting. We offer pre-treatment. We offer aftercare. So when they're finished their program, they have another program that they can engage in, and that's a 12-week program. And then we have an alumni program. We also have a family component to our program, which we will expand in our new building. We have supportive housing, so we provide rent subsidies, and right now I think we're at 46 rent subsidies in Windsor. We're starting in the county and Chatham, Kent, and that we provide the subsidy so that somebody that's on OW can get we can top their rent up so that they get a little bit better unit. But the important thing is the House of Sophrosyne provides support to those people while they're living in those units. So let's say they're living in there and they hit a crisis point in their life. they have somebody that they can count on, someone they can talk to, somebody that can get them into the other services and be that advocate for them.
Okay.
And then we also have what's called our Caring Connections Mothers in Recovery, and that's working with pregnant women. And, you know, really working with that family component, and now a men in recovery.
Right.
So we co-facilitate that with CMHA. So we've got a lot of strong partnerships to wrap services around those individuals.
So now you need the infrastructure.
That's exactly
you need the space
it.
to
Which
let
is where
the programs
fundraising
grow.
comes in.
Okay.
Yes.
So where is this new space intended to be, and where are we at with this campaign?
Well, we purchased the former St. Alexander School, which is on Adstall, and it's about 3 times the size of the facility that we're in now. And in that facility, we will be able to bring mothers to live with their children while they're in programs. So their kids 0 to 6 can come with them.
Okay.
And we will have designated beds like we do now for pregnant women with 0 weight.
Yeah.
And we'll also have day treatment, which is another component, because sometimes someone doesn't need residential and they would benefit from a different type of program that meets their needs.
Okay.
And that's what the House of Sophrosyne really strives to do, is meeting the women where they're at in their recovery and supporting them, whether it be harm reduction, whether it be abstinence, it doesn't matter. We're there to kind of support them wherever they're at.
Journey.